We are so excited to welcome you to Queenstown Ice Arena. You're going to have a great time riding our new ice bumper cars. But before you hop in, we need to make sure that you know the rules. In order to drive a car, you need to be at least 6 years old and 110 centimeters tall. Children 3 to 5 years old and under 110 centimeters tall may ride with an adult who is 18 plus. The maximum weight for all passengers cannot exceed 135 kilograms. No food and/or drinks are permitted on the ice or the ride. Please remove any sharp or loose objects like keys that may puncture the tube or slip out during the ride. Pregnant women or riders with high blood pressure, heart conditions, head injuries, epilepsy, or those with a history of neck and back injury should be aware that shunts and impacts will occur during the ride, and there is some risk of slipping, falling when entering or exiting the ice surface and car. These participants should make an informed decision based on their current condition as to if they can safely participate in the ride. Those with mobility impairment should have a caregiver present and speak with a member of staff before engaging in the ride. No person will be permitted to ride if deemed to be unruly, under the influence of alcohol or drugs, or judged to be incapable of operating the vehicle safely. You will not be refunded if this is the case. And lastly, all participants must be wearing flat closed toe shoes. Flip-flops, sandals, and heeled shoes are prohibited. Loose hair and loose clothing must be suitably confined. Helmets are also available upon request. Now that we've got that out of the way, let us talk about how to make your experience the coolest experience ever. When the attendant gives you the signal, you will enter the ice and walk down to the farthest car from the door. Be sure to keep one hand on the boards the entire time and do not run. To enter the ice bumper car, you will sit on the edge of the front of the car and slide back into the seat. Please use caution to avoid hitting the joysticks when sliding in, as they can break if impacted. Once you're inside the car, please make sure you secure your lap belt properly. Sit back and wait for instructions from the attendant. For those riding with a passenger, the adult should board first and then help lift the child in. The lap belt must go around both the driver and the passenger and be adjusted to fit snugly. Once you are loaded and seat belts are fastened, the attendant will instruct you to pull back on both joysticks and move to the center of the bumper car area. Stay clear of the no bump zone and let the bumper fun begin. Here is the secret to driving the car successfully. Each car features 2 joysticks to the left and to the right of the driver's seat. This allows the driver to steer the car forward, backward, left and right. To go forward, push both joysticks together at the same time. To go backwards, pull them back at the same time. Turns are a bit trickier. When the car is in motion, release one handle and then tap again and hold. The car will turn. For those that love spinning rides, holding the sticks in opposite directions will put the car at a total whirl spin. Letting go of the joysticks brings the car to a stop. Bumping is encouraged, but be sure to play nice on the ice. Riders must avoid any contact in the no bump zone at the entry doors and may not cross the designated cone ice bumper car area. If you find yourself crossing near the no bump zone, all cars will momentarily shut off until you are moved away from the no bump area. Failure to avoid the no bump zone will impact the ride time of yourself and other riders. If you experience a problem or your car is having an issue, raise your hand. An attendant will come to you. Never attempt to stand or get out of your car until instructed to do so. 30 seconds before your ride is ending, your car will begin to beep. At that point, start making your way towards the wall where you boarded your car. Listen and follow attendant instructions. Again, please remain in your car until instructed to exit. To get out of the car, move to the front where you got in. Swing your legs out first and push yourself out of the car. Please take care again to not hit the joysticks as you exit the car. If you require assistance, let an attendant know. Once you are back on your feet, keep one hand on the board rail and walk back towards the door you entered from. Do not run on the ice at any time. We are so glad to have you here. Please keep us in mind when you are planning your next party or corporate event. Private ice rentals are available. Thank you for joining us at Queenstown Ice Arena today. Bring your friends and come back soon. If you enjoyed your experience, please feel free to give us a review on Facebook, Google, or TripAdvisor.